Most of us first met actor William Shatner as the fictional character James Tiberius Kirk.
Mr. Zulu, impulse engines only, close to transporter range.
Captain of the USS Enterprise on the TV show Star Trek. This is Shatner in space for real.
Oh, wow.
As a tourist. In October, he traveled to space on Blue Origin's New Shepard capsule. Shatner and his crewmates were weightless for about 3 minutes and made it safely back to Earth.
It was so moving.
Blue Origin is owned by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. It's one of a handful of companies sending tourists into space. In July, Virgin Galactic made its first flight to the lower edge of space. Virgin founder Richard Branson was aboard the maiden voyage. Elon Musk's SpaceX has pioneered private space missions, sending satellites into orbit, astronauts to the International Space Station, and now wealthy tourists into space.
We're cruising right now at 580 kilometers above the Earth, going about 7.6 kilometers per second, so we're really booking.
That's billionaire businessman Jared Isaacman. In September, he was among a crew of 4 that spent 3 days orbiting the Earth aboard the SpaceX Dragon capsule.
And the views, I have to say, are out of this world.
In 2023, SpaceX plans to send a group of space tourists to orbit the moon. Aboard that flight will be Japanese fashion tycoon YUSAKU MAEZAWA. In December, he paid tens of millions of dollars for a 12-day space trip, traveling to the ISS aboard a Russian Soyuz rocket. The trip was put together by a private company called Space Adventures.
The most memorable moments were when I saw the International Space Station from the Soyuz.
So far, space tourism has been limited to the very wealthy, celebrities, and a few hand-picked crew members. But prices are expected to fall, and perhaps one day a flight to space will be as common as a trip on an airplane.
So it's going to continue to be a fairly expensive and difficult endeavor, but as flight frequency increases, there'll naturally be some economies of scale and the price will come down, but I wouldn't want to make any forecast as to when a regular person per se could fly to space.
If a rocket seems a bit much, check this out. A company called Space Perspective plans to send a balloon to the edge of space. The company says it has already taken deposits on 500 seats. Each trip, billed as the world's first luxury space flight, will last about 6 hours and cost $125,000. The first flight planned for 2024. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.